think, yeah, the answer is more nuanced. There are lots of experiments still happening. While you may not have yet seen big outcomes and big campaigns owing to the work of Gen AI, but I think during COVID we saw, a couple of the work coming from both FMCG companies and non-FMCG companies. I think now the businesses are more in the sense of, what's the outcome, what's the objective, and how we can use it. But there are pockets, if even if consumers are not seeing it, but we are using AI at the back end in terms of driving insights from data, in terms of driving what kind of communication and messaging can work, in terms of driving concepts. So I think just because we are not seeing it doesn't mean that it is not getting experimented with or it is not getting implemented. So there are pockets within the entire ecosystem where it is getting implemented. And I think as with any new technology, marketeers, business leaders are also trying to impact where all it can come and be more effective or be more efficient. So yes, I think in the very short future, we should see a lot more campaigns and impactful campaigns coming owing to Gen AI. So yes, we refer to internally this as the cookie apocalypse. So this was one where the entire industries have been built, and there was a certain way of conceiving and executing marketing campaigns. So we are, it has been some time that we have started preparing for it, largely in terms of having first-party data itself. So we are in the process of developing an ecosystem to have first-party data, and that is where more and more investment is going to be. Of course, if you are in an industry or in a business wherein you have direct to commerce, then it's even more accelerated that journey. But companies which still don't have a direct to commerce channel, it's more to do with targeting versus selling. But I think everybody is in that journey, including us, and we have been on the journey for the last couple of quarters, so that we want to be fully prepared when it is fully withdrawn, and then we solely are aligned on the first party data for effective targeting and execution of the campaigns. I think some of the things are common which haven't changed over the course of time, in terms of what's the business objective, what's the task at hand, what's the right insight. I think some of these things will not change. I think what is changing is how we use technology as an enabler, how we use technology as a measurement tracker, how we use technology to understand what's working, what's not working, in a time period which is far more shortened. So earlier, if it took us more time to course correct certain actions, now it takes far lesser time. But as I keep saying, we should not use technology as a crutch, but as an enabler. As long as we are clear on what's the task at hand and what's the objective, technology will be a big amplifier to whatever that we are doing. Yep. Thank you so much.